kariSpark. What is kariSpark? kariSpark is a command line interface tool for downloading, uploading, and transferring programs between microcontrollers. It is designed to make working with embedded devices simple and efficient. And this is one of the unique features of kariSpark, being part of the Kari ecosystem for development of embedded systems and IoT. And kariSpark enables you to do various things. For example, it supports B2B transfer, that's the transferring of programs between MCUs. As well as the MCUs out of the same architecture, you can be able to download the program from one MCU and transfer it to the other MCU. And this breaks a lot of barriers between the original source code which was used to program any MCU, because from now you can now just transfer programs. Just support parallel flashing and parallel transferring, as we'll see. This begs the question, why use kariSpark? I mean, there are many other CLI tools for embedded systems and for flashing, but why would you choose kariSpark, and why was kariSpark a necessity to be developed? So one of the most powerful and unique features that you will not find in other CLI tools is the transfer of programs between boards of same MCU architecture, also known as B2B transfer. So B2B is the most unique feature and powerful feature of kariSpark, and it enables you to transfer programs between microcontrollers of the same architecture. For example, if you have MCU of ATmega 328, you can be able to transfer that program from one ATmega 328 to the other one. In simple terms, for example, if you had an Arduino board, for example, an Uno board, you can be able to transfer a program from one Uno board to the other Uno board, because they have the same MCU architecture. They are using the same microcontroller, that's the ATmega 328. And you can do this with any AVR board. And kariSpark allows you to do, it also supports what we call parallel B2B. Parallel B2B means that you can be able to download or transfer a program from one board to multiple boards at the same time, that is concurrently. This is one great feature of kariSpark. It borrows from this culture of Kari, of trying to do things in a synchronous manner. So kariSpark supports parallel flashing by use of many threads, spawning many threads, where each transfer is allocated a thread, allowing you to be able to transfer a program to many boards from one board at the same time. So you don't have to wait for one board to be from one board to be flashed so that the other can be flashed, but they will all be flashed at the same time concurrently. This is a very strong feature of kariSpark. So you can be able to transfer programs of the same MCU architecture, that is B2B. Other things, you can be able to save programs from your MCU for later use. Let's say you have a microcontroller in which you do not know how the program was written, but you love the program. You can be able to download it and save it in your PC so that you can later on upload it into another MCU. And this is a very great feature. And one of the things that kariSpark comes to eradicate is the barrier of languages. For example, we have people who program the microcontroller using Python, others use Rust programming language, others use bare metal C, others use C++, others use the Arduino framework. And so we have all these people programming the MCU, writing different languages. But at the end of the day, we have the same machine instruction. So this is what changes, where kariSpark changes the game. So even if a program was written in Python, in the end of the day, it will be a machine instruction when it reaches the MCU. And hence, you can be able to download that program. For example, let's say you're a C++ developer or a Rust embedded system engineer. So you can be able to upload or download a program which was written in Python initially written in Python, and upload it to your project or into your MCUs for use. So this is a very key feature of kariSpark, and it makes it quite amazing that you can be able to save programs from SU, and you can also be able to do B2B transfers. The other thing is that I've already mentioned this, that kariSpark support parallel flashing and parallel program transfer in what we call in a single to many strategy, where we have one single board transferring its code to many other boards in that manner. And it's important to note that during parallel flashing, or during B2B, or during parallel flashing, kariSpark automatically detects the boards which are connected to your PC or to your laptop. It is able to automatically detect them and upload the program which you have instructed it to do. It also allows for program verification and comparison. Let's say there's an MCU which is running a certain program, and you're not sure whether the program you have in your PC, saved in your PC, is the same as that program running in that MCU. You can be able to compare and verify whether those programs are the same using kariSpark. You can also do what we call program verification, whereby after uploading the code, you can verify whether it was successfully uploaded by comparing whether it's the same, whether the program running in the MCU is the same as the one that you have in your PC, and this helps you to ensure there is no corruption during the flashing of programs. So the other reason you would like to use kariSpark is that it's simple to use and quick to get started. The kariSpark GitHub repo offers you a very easy to understand documentation about how to use kariSpark, the various commands that kariSpark offers, and how to use them, and the various tricks of kariSpark. You'll find them in the GitHub repo documentation. We also have tutorials like this one explaining to you why to use kariSpark, and a very active support for kariSpark. So it's easy to use kariSpark. It has been designed in a way that it is friendly to everyone who is getting started in embedded systems and in designing of IoT architecture or systems. The other thing about kariSpark is that kariSpark is not just any other tool. It is a tool which is under part of the Kari ecosystem, which has a strong and active support. Recently, I've seen Kari Arduino library. I've also seen Karimon, which is IoT Android application, and now we have kariSpark. And this shows you that this ecosystem, the Kari ecosystem, is growing, and it has active support on all these tools, and they are built to speed up and to bring performance and to bring more productivity in your work, in your project. And so learning how to use kariSpark and making use of it is not only an advantage, but also part of a necessity if you require to build more robust application and to be at the cutting edge in embedded system design and IoT systems. So kariSpark is indeed very good. You can be able to reach out to the developer, and you can be able to get to learn more about kariSpark, and it's a great tool indeed. And it's not a tool that has been made to like reinvent the wheel. It is a brand new tool with new things, and it is a tool that was built out of necessity, not just out of just anyhow. It was built out of necessity, and one of the main features, as I mentioned, is the B2B transfer. So what are you waiting for? Start using kariSpark today and make your work more productive.